Sure, my name is Davis Adams. I'm the Assistant Manager of National PR at Honda North America.
And Davis, we are in a very interesting car because, let's face it, the CRZ is not really a performance car, right? It's for the most part, a hybrid that is meant to have a lot of things, but performance isn't one of them. Basically fuel efficiency, right? But this one is special.
Yeah, so first and foremost, you're right. The CRZ puts a priority on fuel economy. It is still fun to drive because it handles exceptionally well. We have a 6-speed manual in here, and it's probably one of my favorite manual transmissions we offer. It's not the fastest car in the lineup, that's for sure. Now this particular unit is one of our HPD units. That's Honda, can we take?
We can edit, don't worry. Maybe.
Performance development.
Basically, this is a car that the dealer can customize.
Yeah, so the HPD accessories, the Honda Performance accessories, are things that the dealer can source for the car. And this particular unit's an interesting one. It has a supercharger, first and foremost, and makes it a lot more zippy for sure. You're at 197 horsepower with this one, a lot more torque. It has a lot of get up and go, especially by comparison to the 130 horsepower in the normal car. So
hold on, let's put that to the test, huh? Oh yeah.
Feel how notchy that transmission is too?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, when I was a TV reporter, my first job, I had a CR. What was it? CRS? CRX?
CRX, yeah.
SI, right?
Okay.
Yes,
okay. What year?
This must have been, I'm gonna say 85, 86, 87. It was this beautiful yellow, like a banana yellow, and I love that car, man. And this reminds me so much of it. And when this car first came out, I thought they're gonna do another SI, and then it became an economy car. I wish what you had done was take the turbo out of the old RDX, remember that thing, 240 horsepower, and stuffed it under this hood.
Can you imagine how fast this car would be with that much more?
Hell yeah!
It would be. There'd be some torque steer, I think, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, this is what a Honda should be, man.
It's a lot of fun, especially with the supercharger. And now this car also has the larger wheels, the stickier tires. It has an exhaust system. It has the suspension's a little bit lower. It has the upgraded front brakes. Like there are a handful of accessories, and all those accessories you can buy at the dealership. But you don't have to get them all in one package. You can go a la carte. You can say, oh, I just wanted upgrade brakes. Oh, I just want the supercharger. I probably wouldn't do the supercharger without the brakes because you add a lot of power. You should probably need to get some stopping power too. But
how much are all these goodies going to add to the cost?
It depends on how you spec it out. The supercharger's $5,000, and then you can add each individual part kind of up from there if you want to, and you have kind of around $10,000 worth of available pieces that you can throw at the car if you want to. So the CRZ starts right at $20,000. It's $20,145 is kind of the entry level price on that car, and for under 24 you're pretty much maxed out before you start throwing the go fast parts at it.
Yeah, I think that it's an interesting car because what happens when you tune a car, for the most part, it becomes kind of twitchy and nervous, and it feels like it's thrown together. But this one doesn't feel like that. It feels like you've actually the factory's done it versus some backyard mechanic. Well,
and that's a big deal with their HPD division, because that's with those guys. What we're doing is we're offering parts that we're extending our warranty to. This is not like taking it to a shop and saying, hey, tune my car, and then once you put a supercharger on it, we don't warranty the engine anymore because we don't know what you've done to it. We're still offering the same warranty to the car that you get from Honda. So really sorting the car is part of that whole process of making sure that you still have the dynamics that are expected, the safety that's expected, and with just kind of an added layer of fun to this one. It's kind of cool. We have this particular car that we're in right now is a 2013, and it has the pre-production supercharger on it. It's kind of something from our closet of interesting toys in the museum. However, the car that we have a 2016 model that's coming out. You can buy the 2015 now. The 16 is a mid-cycle update. It's a refresh, much like the Accord that you've driven, and it gains an upgraded interior. You know, you're going to have the electronic parking brake. It's going to come standard with an armrest. This car doesn't have it right now. You know, a lot of these are going to have the new display audio system. You know, it's going to look much.
Yeah, this is feeling really dated in here.
And you know, the technology in this car is a little bit older than it could be, and that's what we're going to aim to change in this one. So you'll have some new exterior stuff as well.
I'm going to make that turn.
Yeah, that's a little bit middle of the road. May not work.
May not work. I got there a little late. Yeah, I like this a lot. You know, it's expensive, right? At some point, I guess my question would be, why not just get a Fiesta ST, right, for that price?
You know, I mean, like, the CRZ and a car like the Fiesta are inherently different creatures. You know, like the CRZ is a little two-seat, very small hatchback, and it's intended really for just a very personal, highly efficient transportation solution.
Yep.
And the Fiesta is more like our Fit, really, right? When you start throwing these, the fact that we offer these Honda Performance Development parts for the vehicle is just to add a layer of fun to something that wasn't really originally intended for that. It's just that we have the ability to. And we had, you know, some wild engineers that decided they wanted to get crazy with a car that has, you know, really cool, very funky exterior design. You know, that's interesting. It looks great.
What I love about this car is that you've taken basically an economy car and turned it into a performance sports car, right? What does this S Plus do?
The S Plus actually takes boost from the battery. So if you can watch over there the battery meter, you'll see it charge up, and then when it gets to the S Plus mode, it means that you can hit the button and it's going to surge energy into the drivetrain, give you a little bit more push.
Like I said, you basically followed the Porsche 918 LaFerrari and NSX model here.
This is the Porsche 918 of the Honda CRZ lineup.
Or better yet, the NSX of the Honda.
You know, that's going to be a very cool car. We're doing a lot with our hybrid drivetrain stuff in the future, and the NSX is going to be a crazy, amazing machine. And this is on the other end of that spectrum. It's the most efficient, most affordable version of our smallest car in the lineup. And the NSX is going to be a true supercar.
Well, thanks for the chance to drive this. What happens to fuel economy in this beast?
You know, fuel, and you know this about cars. If you treat a car with forced induction nicely,
yes,
it actually can help, you know, keep things a little more efficient.
Yeah, if you stay out of the gas.
But if you stay out of the gas, you can really get some great efficiency from the engine. If you bite into it, you dig into that gas pedal, it's gonna drink a little more gasoline, just like it would any other time in any other car. So
yeah,
it can get thirsty if you let it, but generally speaking, it can actually help improve.
But you know what? That is worth it, my man. You know, that's what Hondas are supposed to be, right? VTEC, high revving, tossable, tidy, and just fun to drive. And then you've taken a car that I thought looked great and actually made it drive great.
It's something that we're really proud of. It's a cool thing that our guys do. And
can somebody actually go get this? Can you have this car built at the local dealership?
So yeah, you could absolutely do that. And the thing is, the dealership requires that you have the car, that you've already purchased the car from them in order to be able for us to be able to give you the supercharger. And that's just to make sure that we know how to assign the supercharger a VIN number, right? So we can put it, we know it's being mated to a car that we can put a warranty on.
Nice.
And once you do that, you can add all the parts you want to your existing CRZ out on the market right now, for sure.
Yeah. You know, like I say, I'm glad that you did that, because I think this car has a lot of potential style-wise, and now with a supercharger and with a little bit more fun go juice, it actually meets that potential. It's
a very cool little machine, and the new one's going to feel a little more refined, which is nice. It's going to be, you know, a nice addition to what is already a funky, very exciting little car.
Will we get back seats, or is that just a Europe only thing still?
That's a Europe only thing. The Americans will still get the foldable shelf in the back for additional storage.
Yeah, I would think that if you put seats back there, it would make it more sellable, right? Because people go to the dealership and they'd be like, "Hey, I can fit Junior back there, honey. Really, I can."
I think that our biggest concern is just the height in the back. You know, making sure that our passengers are always safe. You know. What's happening is, with this mid-cycle update on the Accord, we've moved production of the Accord hybrid back to Japan.
Yep.
And we are updating the entire hybrid drivetrain in it, so it's going to get more power and more fuel efficiency. So it's going to be even more efficient. It's already the most efficient sedan on the market.
Yeah, it's crazy.
For hybrids,
it's like 50 mpg. It's just some crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. It's very high. It's a great system. It's very, very thoughtfully done.
Well, you know, as much as I'm impressed by the technology of the Accord, It doesn't do this. Oh, I'm gonna slow down. It doesn't put that smile on my face. As always, this is Roman reporting for the Fast Lane Car. Please click on the subscribe below because we want to make sure you get the newest car information first. And if you want to watch more 2016 new car reviews, just click on me because, man, they are coming fast and furious now. As always, this is Roman. See you next time. Ciao.